Hey, Cass. Great to see you here. Welcome, Kim. Welcome, Peter. Hi, Mum. Good evening. Good evening and welcome. Welcome. And Marie's here too. Welcome. Good to see you back. And Wayne's here too. Hey, welcome back, Wayne. And Narelle's come to join us tonight. Welcome, Narelle. Well, we will get started. Hello, hello, and a big warm welcome to all of you on this Easter Eve. Welcome to tonight's mindfulness meditation practice. My name is Josie Thomson, and I am your facilitator for this evening. So let's smile and be happy to be here connecting together on this Easter Eve. I want to acknowledge all of you for being here tonight, Saturday night. I feel so privileged that you've decided to be here and join me in cultivating this beautiful, peaceful, calming practice together. Now, these sessions will be recorded so that you'll have access to the recordings at any time. Your video is defaulted to be on so that I can supervise our practice, and your microphone is on mute just to minimize any background noises. If you have any questions or comments that arise through this practice, pop them into the chat box. And then if you'd like to stay around after the practice, I'd be happy to answer those questions for you. As you know, this is my birthday month, and these guided practices are my gift to you. These practices, I've sustained my own meditation practice for almost 2 decades now. And I know firsthand how amazing it's been in supporting me through some pretty tough stuff through my life, including some really major health challenges, major relationship breakdowns, and then typical life experiences like loss and grief and sadness and all sorts of adversities that I know if I didn't have my meditation practice, it would have been a lot harder. And I'd really love to support you in cultivating your own practice as well. Now, the practice itself is designed to create a discipline of mind and attention. It's a bit like a mental push-up. It might seem a bit easy or simple to do, but it actually takes a lot of practice before it actually feels easy. So my advice to you is please just be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, and just give yourself permission to give it a go. Now, when your mind wanders, and that is what it usually does, particularly more so if you're under stress at all, just gently bring your mind back to the practice and back to my instruction. Now, these sessions are designed to help you reduce, any negative emotional states like stress or anxiety and panic even, and cultivate greater calm and peace and inner stillness, which can give you the clarity of mind and confidence to navigate any significant disruptions that you're dealing with right now. Now, this is a space for us to connect, to reflect, and to reset from our busy days and ease into the evening and hopefully get some better sleep too. Now, it's only 30 minutes, so there's no need for you to worry about any of the logistics. I'll look after all of that. The only thing you need to do is to sit tall, to surrender, and to follow my guidance and allow yourself to enjoy just being here together, connected right now. Your only job is to manage your environment, to minimize any distractions, and make sure if you do have a mobile device around you, to switch it on off or silence and pop it out of view. Now, you don't have to be anywhere else right now. You don't have to do anything else right now. So decide to be fully here with us in this practice. Now, I've sent you an email with all of the details about these sessions. I want you to feel really safe and comfortable to just give it a crack. There's no previous experience required, and you don't need to go wearing any fancy yoga pants. Now, to get the most out of this practice, I really invite you to embrace the 4 attitudes that I wrote to you about. The first one is about having no expectations of yourself or the experience. Don't expect to have a blank mind or to be blissfully floating away on some cloud somewhere. No expectations means you won't be disappointed. The second attitude is to have no judgment of yourself or of the experience that you have. If you don't judge, you won't get frustrated. The third attitude is about just being an observer. Gently witness your thoughts and emotions. Just watch them with compassion and curiosity. In other words, don't go into, why am I feeling like that? Why is that coming up for me? Just observe them, just notice them, and then bring your attention back to your breath, back to the practice. And then the fourth attitude is to have a beginner's mind. So approach each of these sessions with a fresh openness. Try not to recreate a previous experience. Enter as if for the very first time. Now, the goal of this practice is not to empty your mind. The goal is to train and tame your attention and concentration. So be here, be open, and allow yourself to enjoy this precious time together. So I'll lead us now in a mindfulness meditation practice, and then we'll ponder tonight's question, which is, what are you being invited to learn? If during the meditation you feel uncomfortable at any time, just open your eyes and keep your gaze downward in front of you. So let us begin. I invite you now to sit up tall with your back straight, but relaxed, and your entire body relaxed. Let's roll our shoulders back and lift them up and drop and release any tension that you might have in your shoulders. Let's do that one more time. Let's roll our shoulders back, lift them right up and drop and release. Good. Have both feet flat on the ground with your hands resting gently on your lap. Now, before we close our eyes, the mindfulness meditation practice today is called ACEM, ACEM, Nordic meditation. And it requires the repetition of a mantra in sync with your breathing. And the mantra has 3 sounds. The first one is she, the second sound is ga, and the third one is va. I'm going to write it into the chat box so you can see it for yourself, so you can see what the words look like. So it's she, ga, va. So the idea, this is the first time we're going to practice a repetitive mantra meditation. So what it means is when we go into quiet space together and you start your own rhythmic breathing, I'm not going to tell you how to breathe. You just go with what your body needs. In your mind, I want you to be repeating this mantra. So have a look at the words and then repeat after me to yourself. She, ga, va. So you can choose whether you do all 3 as you inhale, whether you do all 3 as you exhale, whether you do 1 on the inhale, 1 in the gap, and 1 on the exhale. Just go with what feels right for you. But I will repeat them a couple of times so that you get used to the sound and the reverberation. I want to tell you a little tiny bit about it so that if you decide that you really like it, you'll understand why you probably really like it. Now, this meditation is really, really good for stress reduction. It was actually developed by a number of doctors, and it improves sleep as well. You don't try to relax. You just sit comfortably in your chair, or if you're lying down later on, with your eyes closed, practicing a very simple mental technique, allowing a deep relaxation to take hold of your body and your mind. Now, in the ACEM meditation, you repeat a sound mentally without any effort. while thoughts and impressions are allowed to come and go freely. All right? There's no attempt to empty your mind at all. Some studies suggest that this ACEM meditation, being a non-directive technique where your thoughts are allowed to come and go, has more pronounced effects than techniques that are built just on concentration. So again, let's repeat the mantra to ourselves a couple of times and then we'll begin. So the mantra is Shi Ga Va. I'll repeat. Shi Ga Va. Now, let's gently close our eyes if that's comfortable, or simply have a soft downward gaze in front of you. Let your body be heavy. Have no expectation, no judgment. Just be present to the present moment experience. Observe as we start to breathe in deep and breathe out long. Your breath is natural, breathing through your nose. Breathe in deep, breathe out long. And as we begin, remember we have no expectations, no judgments, just simple observations. Now, let's begin the ACEM Nordic meditation together. Breathe as is comfortable for you and silently repeat this mantra after me to yourself. Shi Ga Va. Shi Ga Va. I'll repeat it once more out loud. Shi Ga Va. Repeat this to yourself as you breathe in, whatever rhythm feels right for you. I'll repeat it one more time and then we'll breathe together in silence and repeat the mantra to ourselves. Shi Ga Va. Now, let's breathe and repeat the mantra to ourselves in silence together. Just a few more minutes. Shi Ga Va. Shi Ga Va. Shi Ga Va. Shi Ga Va. Just a few more minutes. Now, let's take the time to slowly end our meditation. Please take some deep, slow breaths. Begin to bring your awareness back to this form. Move your feet, feeling the contact of your feet on the floor. Move your fingers and your hands. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. There you are. I invite you to check in with yourself now. How are you feeling? What's your state of being? after that mantra meditation. I'd love to hear where you're at. Remember, there's no right or wrong answers, no judgment, just simple observations. Cass, brain has finally slowed down, feeling peace and tranquility. Me too. Anne-Marie, I nearly put myself to sleep. Well, I'm glad you did it. Thanks for staying awake. Amy's feeling peaceful. Nancy's feeling peaceful. Peter's feeling tranquil. Wayne, superb, like self-guided. Absolutely. You know, it's such a simple practice with just those 3 sounds. And when I was researching this one, I was trying to find out if the words meant anything in particular, and they don't. What it is, it's the reverberation and the vibration of those particular sounds. So whether you say them out loud or to yourself, your body actually feels the reverberation of those sounds, and even saying them out loud, it kind of feels quite soothing as well. So that's something that you can have a practice with, that when you're getting really stressed out, you probably don't want to say them out loud because people will think you're speaking some strange language. But you can say it to yourself. And if you can't sleep, it's something that another technique that you can try to get yourself into a more tranquil state for sleep time. So thanks for sharing this space together again tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this mindfulness meditation session. As you know, I'm offering these every night for the whole month of April as my gift to you. So enjoy them as often as you'd like. Make use of the replays as well. And feel free to invite a friend to come and join us as well. I'll be here again tomorrow, Easter Sunday, with a special challenge for all of you who come along. So I look forward to connecting with you all again, same time, same place. I'll answer any of your questions, but if you need to leave straight away, remember to look up and smile and reset and count your blessings, not your problems. Have a very, very happy Easter. And let's carry each other in our hearts. And may you be healthy, may you be safe, and may you be well. So if you need to leave, I'll wave goodbye now and stop the recording.